Hi guys, it's me again. This is my fourth video on the Halloween crafts that I've been doing. On this video, we are going to be making a boo sign. And it's just these wooden letters. I think I got these ones from Walmart. I think they're like $1. 97 cents. I don't really remember, to be honest, but it was really cheap. And so what I'm going to be doing is painting these. And then there's also going to be some ribbons I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using that ribbon. And I'm going to be using some of this black and orange tulle. And my mic cord just fell again, because you know I can't go without having some kind of mess up trying to do a video, but again, unedited. And then I'm also going to be using some of these little tiny little ghosty embellishments, and I will show you, you know, what all those are going to be for. I'm also going to be using it's just some orange, yeah, it's from Craftology. It's called Outrageous Orange Glitter Glue. So I'm going to be using that. And I'm going to be using some of the glitter glue in black, and this is the Studio G, I think. Yeah. So those are going to be what I'm going to be using. Oh, and I'll probably use a little bit of masking tape, and again, you will see why. I'm going to try to make this video a little bit shorter than the last one. So you'll have to just excuse the fact that a lot of it's going to be, you know, cut and go, cut and go, cut and go, just because the last one was just really long, and I know some people like that, but I don't know. I just think it's just way too long. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is the bee, and I want the bee to be the orange color, so I'm going to try to make an orange color that I really like. I'm going to be using, it'll come out, come on, I'm going to be using the nutmeg again, but this time I want it to be a little bit more orange, so I'm going to add a little bit of my red acrylic paint. And I think this one, yes, this is the bottle that tries to explode on me all the time. So I gotta do this a little easy, or else it'll go everywhere. Plus I only need just a tiny bit of the red. And let me grab a baby wipe to get this red off my hands. And some of this will be, you know, no editing, so again, I apologize. You may hear a kid run in yelling my name or a dog bark. That's just how it is in my house. Okay, so I'm going to get a paintbrush to make this just go a little bit quicker. I may change to, and there goes that cord again. Alright, let's try just using some actual masking tape. Maybe I can get my microphone cord to stop falling on me. Sorry guys. Alright, now that ain't gonna go anywhere. I may actually use the sponge applicator again. We'll see how well this looks when you brush it on. If it's got a lot of brush streaks in it, then I may just go to the sponge. So let's see what color. Yeah, it looks like a good color. And so far, not looking too bad. So let me try to get over here where you guys can see a little bit. I'm not seeing any brush strokes, so that's good. Not a lot anyways. So I'm just going to paint this up. I'll probably go ahead and cut here and come back after it's completely painted. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and I went ahead. Oh, guess I'm shedding too. I went ahead and painted another the oh um, because this paint for some reason is like drying really fast. So I just wanted to hurry up and use what I had. So that's what I did. But we are, like I said, working on the bee right at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of black out now that it is dried and ready to go. And I'm going to find something I can stamp little dots with. And I think I'm going to use, I have one of these little, they're like little ink daubers that you can use. I'm going to go ahead and use that. You can use anything, or if you feel comfortable actually doing circles, you know, then by all means do the circles. So this is what I'm going to do because I'm not the best at circles. So I'm going to dump. Then I'm going to make sure it's all on there. Then I'm just going to put them in like random places. I'll go around and touch them up, obviously, but this is just a, I don't know, I guess it's just easier for me to kind of map out circles, and then I can go from there and fix them a little bit. That is what I'm going to be doing. And I'm just going to put them in random places, no in particular order. Try not to make them so uniformed and lined up, so I'm just kind of just some randomness over here. Let's see. Put one right there. One right there. And I'm not too happy with how this came out right here, but that's okay. That'll be fine. So that's pretty much all there is to that. Let me wipe this off before it hardens up. These daubers soak up quite a bit of paint. That's good enough for now. Now I am going to take a small brush and then I'm going to go around and try to just kind of tidy up a little bit. So I'm going to do that and then I will come right back. Okay, so this is the finished product of this one. And again, it's not perfect, but that's kind of what I'm going for anyways, is, you know, if I wanted to be perfect and whatnot, it would probably be cheaper just to go to a dollar store and get a boo sign. But I'm not, sorry, my cat just scared me. Yeah, so I'm not, you know, looking for the perfect. I'm looking for homemade, vintagey, just, you know, something that you can do yourself. So this one I'm going to set aside and let finish drying rather. And then the next one I'm going to do is I am going to just completely paint this black. Nothing else, just going to completely paint it black, let it dry, and then I will be back to show you what I'm going to do with the rest. Okay, so I am back, and this one is almost dry. It's taking a little bit longer than the orange because for some reason, like I said, that orange dries really fast. So this one should be pretty close to almost completely dried. And so what I am going to do while these ones still dry is I'm going to go ahead and start using my black glitter glue. And I'm going to put them on the circles just so that it has, you know, some sparkly glitteriness instead of just being bland. This one could take a little bit, but like I said, I want it to have a little bit of a sparkle to it. But we're pretty close to being done. I mean, painting wise anyways. The only thing else left to do after I do this part is I'm going to make some stripes on the orange O. And I'm leaving the black O just the way it is. I'm not going to be doing anything with it. So, okay, now that my hands are cramped up, I'm going to set this aside again and let the glitter glue do its thing. Try not to make a mess of it here. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the orange O is I'm going to go ahead and mask some of it off. Let me cut this masking tape. I'm going to mask most of it off, and I'm going to try to attempt to make some decent, I don't know how well this is going to work, to be honest, because like I said, I'm not the best. Yeah, I'm not going to go with the masking tape. They're too big and that would take too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my trusty chalk and I'm going to just map out some lines, and I think that will just be so much easier for me. I mean, like I said, I don't need it to be perfect. I like it to be homemade look, but I don't want it, you know, too wonky. So if I map it out a little bit, it'll make it so much easier for me to do. And I'm losing myself here. Oh boy, what did I do here? So that's the good thing about chalk is you can just, oh, I'm not even on the screen. I'm sorry, guys. The good thing about chalk is you can easily just wipe it off and start over. Okay, so now that I got it mapped out and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off, and I'm going to paint it, and then I'll be back and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, it is not perfect in any way, but I like it. It came out as the best that it could for my artiste skills. So, right now, I'm going to go ahead and finish drying the bee and all of its wonderful glitteriness, which I got one of my pug's hairs on it. But I'm going to go ahead and finish drying that. But as you can see, it's going to, it's kind of shaping a form here. You got, you know, the black and then the other blue. And I'm going to go ahead and finish drying this, and then I will be back, and then we will start doing the ribbon part. Okay, that's about as dry as it's going to get. I'm kind of impatient, so yeah. I was going to use the orange glitter too, but I think I'm just going to actually leave it the way it is. I kind of like it with the black glitter, so I'm not going to be messing with that. However, I am going to start to cut my ribbon, And to use the size I think I need, I don't want it to hang too long on my walls, because then my kittens, or I should say my kitten and my two older cats, they would probably destroy it. So we don't want that. So I'm trying to get this off here. I don't know why I'm having such issues with my hands today, but I really am having a hard time keeping things in my grip. So I'm gonna kind of just, I don't know, guess about how far I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna go about right here and see if that is gonna be long enough. I guess I should probably turn my hot glue gun on as well. I'm gonna need that. I'm still trying to get over that cold, flu, whatever it was that I got. So, oh, as you can see, you can hear kids. So I will be right back to go get my dog. Sorry about that. My dog was wanting to come in, and my daughter was trying to open the door to let her in, and I had stuff in the front of the door because I am a messy crafter. So yes. Alright, so let's see here. I know you probably can't see it very well, but I'm just kind of trying to figure out how long I want each one to be. So, okay. So about right there. And then, yeah, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish cutting these the same exact size. Well, I'm going to try. Like I said, I don't know what's wrong with my hands and stuff. They're so swollen again today. Hard to grip anything. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that. And we'll use that for something else. So, while I'm having the hot glue gun, what is the word? Heat up. I am going to fix this one area of my black that I had forgot to completely cover up. And we can't be having that, so. Okay. And then while I let that dry, and I'm still waiting for the hot glue gun to heat up, I'm going to try to make some little tiny bows out of this black and orange tulle. I don't know how this is going to work, if it's even going to look good. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. I got this idea from two different places. The first place was I had seen one similar in, I think it might have actually been Walmart, believe it or not, that had a boo sign that was similar to this, but it was pinks, or not pinks, sorry, purples and purples, greens, and blacks, I do believe, and it might have been orange too. And I was like, no, I'm gonna need some more longer tool than that. I was like, no, I'm not into the whole real purpley stuff. I mean, I do have some things that are purple, but I don't know, I guess I just wasn't feeling it. And I thought, well, maybe I can make something, you know, similar myself at home. And so I started doing some searching on Pinterest. Sorry, this tool has a lot of glitter that just goes everywhere. And I found one that was, you know, the orange and black and stuff. And I was like, oh, that is exactly what I'm looking for. So again, I'm kind of going off of a few different things. Hunt down those, oh, there they are, little ghosties. And I'm going to hot glue it onto the bow and hope that it stays, because like I said in my last video, tool is really, really hard to glue anything with it. It's like, I don't know if it's just me or if it's maybe the glitter on these, but they don't like to stay glued. Okay, that one worked pretty good, so that's good. And then there we go. We have the little ghosty guy there. Okay, and I need one more tulle ribbon, so I'm going to go ahead and make another one real quick. And then the only thing that's really left to do would be to glue the ribbon and the boo together, and we're done. Another pretty simple, easy peasy craft. So I'm going to go ahead and start to, oh, I guess that was the wrong way. It'd be nice if I did it the right way. Go ahead and try to glue these together. And try very, very hard to get it centered. Not make too much of a mess. But I can't promise anything because I can make some serious messes. There's a string in there that's driving me nuts. So I used to have a lighter over here that I would use for ribbon fraying, but after having it for so long, it finally stopped working. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to glue this on as well, and I'm going to do the best I can to where you guys can see this, but I can't promise that it's not going to go off frame here. So, try to, okay, so I want it at the very, very end. And try it. Hello, can you see me in there? Probably. Get it off right before it sticks. And make sure that it's evened up. It looks a little off, but I can fix that pretty easily. There we go. Okay, so for the moment it's going to be kind of wonky, and it's going to be flimsy until you get it up on the wall, but that's to be expected. Alright, and now we are going to, oh my goodness, what size did we get? Okay. This has so much glitter on it. Guess I really didn't need much glitter on these. Just use the tulle glitter. Can't believe how much is coming off of there. Okay, and we will hot glue the end of this. And try to line it up again. Got hot glue strings everywhere. Alright. And then the last part would be to glue this boo down. The only thing I'm kind of like not too sure about right now is the orange from the ribbon does not go with the orange that I had to use for the letters, but it's just gonna have to work because again I don't really have any orange paint that matches a lot of the, you know, lighter orange, so it doesn't look bad, it's just kind of off. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but there is the boo. And now I'm going to just make sure this is even. You probably can see my head again, I'm sorry if you can. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue these little bows on. Put quite a bit of hot glue because, again, for some reason, the tool doesn't like to stick very well. You have to really glue that sucker down. And then the last little ghostly bow. Right there. And then all that's really left is to hot glue some string to hang it up with. So I'm just going to use some, it's like a suede piece, fake leather piece. I'm going to turn this around. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, probably not. Again, you have to excuse me, my hands are really swollen tonight, so I'm like fumbling all over the place over here. So I'll do that. And let's see, how do we want to do this? Oh, like that, okay. And that should hold it together because this isn't really heavy at all. Even with the wood pieces, they're really not heavy. They're pretty pretty light actually. So, and then there you go. Just something to hang it. Nothing special. Again, like I always say, it's actually endless what you can do with these. You know, idea-wise, I thought that wasn't glued on there good. Let me fix that. You know, you can go completely all out. Put all kinds of beads on it if you want, and tassel-y things. I'm going more of the simplistic look, just because, like again, everything I have is pretty much like that. So, and there it is, and I will try to put some pictures at the end of this video so that you guys can see it hanging up and in better lighting again, because it's, like always, it's dark and the lighting isn't the best in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys for number 5 of my Halloween videos. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.